Hello there, Cancer. My name's Frankie, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Cancer for August of 2017. This year's just flown by, hasn't it? Well, I got a couple announcements to make before I start your reading for this month, and the first one is I made a prayer class. It's going to be on videotape, and it's going to be about basic structure for manifesting prayers and elevation of your vibration. And the what I want to tell you about it is it's a beginner's class, and that's in order to help all of us that are beginning to come into this work. And also, I believe it's going to help those of us that have been doing this work for years and years, because it's about getting back to where we started. So for any of us that are teaching or doing readings, or however you want to put it, it's always good to be able to go back and see where we started from. And I thought that would help all of us that have been doing it for a long time to be able to help others get into this work and to do it in a good way, instead of just jumping into it and so that their messages are clearer and clearer. And it does us good, I think, all of us, to go back to the beginning, because it becomes our nature to do this work, and it's a little more difficult for other people that are just starting out. So I hope it'll help all of us. It should be ready to go in about a month to 6 weeks. The other thing is, Spirit gave me a message they wanted to give to all of us for August. They gave it to me the 15th of July, and I wrote it down because I remember messages for about 3.5 seconds. But it's about the eclipses, and the first one is August 7th. And believe me, I looked this up because I am not an astrologer. It's a full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius at 1:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's an excellent number, 111. It's like they gave us the gateway, the two ones with the light in the middle to move on through it. The other one's August 21st, and that's a new moon solar eclipse in Leo at 1:31 p.m. in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time. I was getting this message from Spirit several days ago, and they told me it's for all of us, so I'm sharing it with all of us. I have a very strong feeling that we all should really pay attention to our finances, to be really extra careful in situations where someone else could have control of our money, like retirement funds, any accounts where someone else is handling our funds. Maybe we have our kid's name on our checking account. Maybe they're paying the bills for us, but when I really got to thinking about it, it was like, pay attention, because everybody's money's in a bank or a credit union or something, and it felt like mistakes are being made, or for some of us it could be like misappropriation of funds. So pay attention. And the other thing that they said this eclipse, well, I know this from looking it up, the eclipse crosses the U.S. and no other country. And although I believe the UK is affected in some kind of manner, it is right over top of the U.S. I believe and feel this is going to affect people's emotions in a very extreme way. And a lot of us are going to feel very discombobulated or disordered in some manner. It felt like, have you ever felt just angry for no discernible or justifiable reason? Or maybe your anger was justified and your reaction surprised even you because of the way it came out. That's how the feeling that Spirit wanted us to understand. They said it's a wonderful time for dynamic changes, even with this undercurrent. I was given the feeling the best thing we can all do is understand that the words we speak and the thoughts we hold in our minds carry a great deal of weight at this time. So remember, when we're communicating, how powerful it will be and how much strength these words will carry. So choose them very carefully, and our impact will be great and for the good of all. They ask us to take a deep breath and a pause before we speak, that we may always use our words in a peaceful manner. I guess that's good advice for any time, but it feels they wanted me to give it to all of us, so that's what I did. Anyhow, this is our reading, and we have 4 cards for the month, and I'm going to use the bottom card on the bottom of the deck for the overall view. We'll pull Angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together. Now, I want you to go look at your moon sign and rising sign also, because that'll give you a more comprehensive view. And I don't believe these cards are going to go week by week for me. I think it's going to be a theme. They'll blend in and out throughout the month. And because I am an empath, I have a speech pattern. I will speak as if I'm you. So all of us are Cancers at this time for the reading. And I'm not an astrologer, so I looked up the astrology for us for the month, and it's in our 2nd house. That's our ability to handle funds, which kind of goes with that message there. I guess we really better pay attention. The trends that affect our pocketbooks, people through which we can gain, budgetary matters, personal belongings. I think it was everything we own other than our real estate. I don't think real estate's included in there, but I think it's about our ability to make money. Now, Spirit's given me some words before we start, and they are freedom, simplicity, balance, abundance, and presence. And I don't mean presents, like as in, here's a gift for you. Presence, as in the source. I think we're going to need a Cancer. A lot of us Cancers need a little bit of freedom and simplicity in our lives right now. It's been a tough row, so I'm saying that we're going to really need that balance coming up here, because our first card here is the 9 of Rods or Wands, and this is someone who has defended their legitimate turf, and they did it, and they did it very well. Now remember, Cancer, 9 is completion. So it's job done well. So there's a freedom in that, just like our word. It simplifies our lives when we have this, because others can get on board with us. Usually this guy's standing there with one wand or rod in his hand, and the other 8 are behind him, and his head's bandaged. Every time I look at this new deck of cards, I see he put a helmet on. So I'm very grateful that he didn't get his head bashed in, because his bandage in the other one is all bloody. But he's doing way better. It says if anyone comes up against us and what we've done, we still have the strength, the courage, the determination to stand up for ourselves. Bring that back into balance. That's really important. That money thing, because this is in our money house, so don't go crazy or make hasty moves in your spending. You know, it's just not that time. Abundance is one of our words, and balance. And all of these cards are showing that we need to stay in that balance, okay? But we have capacity, no matter what. We finished this job, and we did it very well. So I don't know what some of us are going through. This comes down in different areas of each and every one of our lives, because we're all individual Cancers. So this could be, maybe we're defending ourselves in our marriage, standing up for what's right. Maybe it's at work. Maybe some of us, if we have funds invested, we've invested them well and wisely, but with our message from Spirit, pay attention, pay attention, because we want that abundance, we want that flow. We don't want to step backwards, because our next card is the 5 of Cups. And as you can see, his head's down. Here's all the 3 cups. There's a castle up here on the hill at the top. and all those cups are spilled over. I'm assuming that's wine in there, but I got a feeling some blood's been spilled, or some pretty tough times for a lot of us cancers. What they say with this card is, yes, there's cups that are spilled, but they're asking us to turn around, because the cups behind us are empty, Cancer. The cups behind us are empty. We can fill those cups with whatever it is that we want, that's going to bring us that abundance, that sense of presence that we had when we defended ourselves and stood up and took what was ours, rightly ours, whether it's in a marriage, whether it's in, our personal life, maybe a friendship. We had to stick up for ourselves, and we don't know, because it's all individual, but it is complete, is what they're saying. This 5 tells me, don't cry over spilled milk. And like I said, in this card, it looks like spilled blood spilled. Turn around, Cancer. Do not stay in that which was my past. I am going to turn around and look at that which I can fill these cups up with for my future, right? What can I fill them up with? This is in, if we're even thinking it's in our second house, it's our personal affair. Be careful, maybe there's paperwork that's valuable to us. Don't get it lost. Maybe like that, don't go crazy spending, because it feels to me as if we should watch what we have acquired, and watch it well. So it would be more about what we are bringing in, keeping our focus on that word abundance, versus what we are spending out. Like, oh, do I need a trinket right now that really isn't going to give me any kind of value, or can I wait a little bit? Because this is about simplifying, remember, freedom. And in the second house, a lot of people, when I was reading up on this, I go watch Veroush, Beroosh. She does astrology and the tarot, but the astrology is simplified and I can understand it. So any of you that are interested can go on over there and take a peek. But with this card here and those words, freedom, right? I believe that in that second house, a lot of people equate freedom with money. If I have enough money, I'm free to do whatever it is that I want. And it's true, because we're on the earth plane. If we have enough, we can help other people. If we have enough, we can pay our bills. But this is, remember, those words: balance, abundance, presence, the source. What do we want to put in these cups? We do not want to waste them with looking at what happened, to what we lost in the past, or what went away from us. Maybe this is, like partnerships or friendships. They're gone for good, and it's not coming back. But I had to say whatever it was I had to say. Now I'm turning around. Maybe it was my marriage. I had to say what I had to say in order to save myself, give myself freedom. This was crazy. What do I put in these 2 cups? And that will benefit us, because a lot of us, because of this next card here, this is the card 5 of rods, wands, fard instead of card. 5 of rods or wands card here is a card of like global competitions, a card of being in a battle. A lot of times I've heard people say it's like a fake fight. Everybody's fighting, but I feel this in the context of the rest of these as if we have done the fight. Maybe this perhaps started in July. This is about competition. This is about, being able to defend that which we have. With that 5 of cups there, they're not talking about the past stuff we had. They're talking about the cups we're filling, right? So this is a card of, maybe fighting, arguing, competition, greed, can be a card of greed where everybody's fighting over a small amount of money. It can mean that too. But we're going to stand firm. We're going to give, the best thing we can do is give our money matters extra time. Um, you know, maybe some of us are going to go out for a new job, and we have to compete with others. But we know we have the skill to win out with this 9. With this 9 here, we know we have the skill to win out. Fill the cups up with that new job. Fill the cups up with that new job. This is going to be a wonderful job. It's going to simplify my life. I won't be broke anymore. I'll have some freedom. That'll balance my life. It'll put some bucks, my abundance, in my pocket. I'll feel calmer, more capable of meditating or staying with myself and staying in the presence of the source if I'm not fighting this, because I know I'm going to win anyhow. So just strap my stuff when I go in there to apply for the job, right? If we have finished like a marriage, and we were fighting terribly all the time, don't cry over Cancer. If it's I don't answer the phone, Cancer. I drug it around the corner because it talks when it answers a message. It makes me crazy. But they told me the other day when I was doing these readings, I thought I won 25,000. So give them a quick call. Maybe I'll call back. Anyhow, this card in here, if we were fighting with the marriage, was it really worth it? Because what they're showing me is there's something better here for us. Because we have the Page of Cups, right? And this is something, it can become, see, I told you, I tried, it won't shut off. I can't even turn it down. Blew up 2 phones a couple weeks ago and had to get new ones. This one I have not figured out yet. Maybe I can cover it up with a pillow and muffle it. Anyhow, this Page of Cups is an amazing thing, but it can come unexpectedly, right? It has an emotional component to it. Now, this could be a person, a younger person coming to us, and it's a cup card, so it'd be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or we could be showing up in our own reading, but it would be showing us as if we were beginning, like a younger soul, younger enterprise, so a new job or a new relationship, that's coming into our lives that's going to help us balance, or it could be, because these are general readings, what could be amazing about this is maybe our son or daughter is coming home and saying, and they're the Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, guess what, Mom, I'm getting married and I'm getting engaged. And I'm getting married next week. If it's not a person, it can be male or female, and if it's not us in this reading, it's a situation where we have decided to take the emotional risk, and nothing is going to stop us because it's a cup card, it's emotional, it's like the beginning of something new emotionally. Maybe it's a new love relationship after we went through this battle and defending ourselves and that crying over the spilled milk there, 5, and we're getting a fresh start. So that's wonderful. That brings balance back into our life. That's a good thing. If something's going to benefit us, that's what this card says. Changes that benefit us. If they bring changes that benefit us, welcome it. Welcome it with open arms. He has the cup. He doesn't have a fish like my old deck, because in the old deck he's looking like he's pulling up fish out of a cup like a rabbit out of the hat with a magician. He doesn't have it. His cup is emotion. It's empty. Now you have 3 cups that can be filled with something wonderful. Fill them with the presence of the source and that which I want to manifest for myself or bring forward. Because like I said, this is the general reading. It's going to fall down in different areas of all of our lives. New job, yeah, take it. It's going to benefit us. We can maybe fill those other 2 cups on that 5 with new skills, or bring a new skill because we really did a job well done with this 9 here, and then we're finished with that job. Maybe this new one will entail all of the skills we had, plus all those that we're going to acquire through being through this job, in this new job. Our cups will be filled with that, because our final card here is the 3 of rods or wands. We have 3 wand cards in here, and this is number 3. And this is, when I see this card, I think of someone who's not hurrying anything. They are taking mature, responsible movement forward. There's no hurry, no rush. They know they did it. Nobody's going to throw them off their game. They are balanced. They're free. Their life is in order, and it feels just right. So there's something new coming into our lives that I believe a lot of us have fought really hard for. So if it's a change with that 5 of Cups, welcome it if it's beneficial. If it's going to benefit us, the best thing we can do is welcome it, but to act mature, responsible manner. This 3 of Wands card is always acting in a mature, responsible manner. They don't rush forward. They don't jump the gun like the fool and just kick off on a new path. They know where they stand, and they take what they deserve. He's looking away from us. He's looking towards his future. So if there's an opportunity that's financial, take it, right? If it's a change that's beneficial, take it. If there's some way I can improve something in my life, like maybe my property, or I'm going forward in the future and into my new job, maybe I can up my game and improve it. Take it, is what they're saying. It's going to bring us back into that alignment and really show us the way forward, and that we can do anything because we have those cups that we can fill, so abundance is a strong word, balance. So don't neglect, just make sure we have reserve funds, on hand. Don't be blowing the wad. It's like, pay attention to, instead of blowing it, pay attention to the wad we have, or what we have of it, to so that if it has to be invested, or if we going to a new job and we got to have different kind of clothes, maybe the old clothes don't fit us because we were too busy defending ourselves and fighting to get out of that marriage, and we couldn't eat, so we lost lots of weight. All kinds of things come in there. Those are just examples that are popping into my head. I really think we're going to do well because we have that word presence, which allows me to think manifestation. So standing in the presence of the source to fill those cups, and we have 3 of them in all 3, in the 5 of Cups and in the Page of Cups. You can't see what's in those cups, so it allows us to fill them with whatever it is we want. We got it again. Maybe if we're, let's say we have investments, and with that message Spirit gave us, watch them, pay attention to them. If you think somebody's mishandling something, or your financial planner's not doing the job they used to do, go in and make them step up their game, right? Pay attention to that which I have, because it's been sourced to me, or I worked hard for it, or whatever, but we can do it. We got that 9. We went through it. We got this new offer with the Page of Cups. We have mature, responsible manner, attitude, and we have our angel card. Shower of abundance. Now, how cool is that, Cancer? Can't make that stuff up. She's beautiful, too. I don't know if I can get the glare off the card for you there. I think I can. Isn't she pretty? It's amazing. She's throwing all these little beautiful sparkling gold things at us. I love sparklings. It says, shower of abundance to heal your financial situation. First, give us your worries and concerns concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you will allow. Freedom, simplicity, balance, abundance, and presence. Source and the angels, the shower of abundance. That's pretty amazing, Cancer. I think we're finally going to get it together, because I got a feeling some of us Cancers have went through a pretty tough time here. Let's see what the alternative meanings are. I never pulled this card either. The one I pulled out for Gemini, when I was praying before, I said, could you show me some angel cards I haven't seen before? Guess we're getting them. It says, this card's a sign that your prayers about finances have been heard and answered. The more you can listen to and follow your gut feelings right now, the quicker you'll experience improvements in your financial situation. It's that the additional meaning are the coins that you're finding lately are loving signs from the angels and departed loved ones. An unexpected financial windfall is coming to you. Give any financial fears to your angels. Follow any guidance you receive, as it could be answered prayer about finances. Abundance can take many forms, including having more time, opportunities, or clear ideas. What are we going to fill these cups with? 9 is completion. 5, we've done the fighting. We've handled the greed. 3 were the 3 of Wands, mature, responsible adults taking things forward. What do we fill these empty cups with, Cancer? That's pretty exciting. Well, Cancer, that's our reading for August, and I want to tell you all thank you for all of your likes and shares and subscribes, and I want to thank everybody for your comments. I really appreciate all of them. I read each and every one, even though I don't get a lot of chance to write y'all back. But I read them all and I appreciate them. And for anybody who wants to just know more about me, all the information's down there below the screen. And if you want to set an appointment with me, everything is there to be able to do that at the website. And for all of you I've met through doing the YouTube readings, and everybody I've met, 28 years of doing readings, I want to tell you all, it was an honor and a privilege to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you here next month. Bye-bye.